Well, ho, 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 motherfuckers. And wubba lubba dub dub. What is going on, everyone? It is I, as everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the fire on mouth, Commodore Urban. And welcome back to an absolutely awesome fucking video, guys. This is going to be a very special one. This is going to be my pre-Christmas special. My pre-Christmas special 2024. And we have so much to deal with. And honestly, so far, we, as America, have been given already the fucking ultimate Christmas gift of getting President Donald John Trump back in the office. So, hell yeah, motherfuckers. But anyway, before we do dive into this bitch, I want a big special shout out to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this fucking shit. The reason why I do is for you guys, so yeah. Anyway, usually how I do my pre-Christmas specials is usually simple. I usually tell a story of a Christmas from the past. And I've told you guys some pretty good ones, but I have a really good one for you guys. And I also have a little bit of an update with that story without any fucking further ado. To kick off this pre-Christmas special, Merry fucking Christmas early to all you guys. And I hope your guys' holidays are awesome. And if you guys celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, you know, that's awesome and all, but, you know, here, Merry Christmas. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to rewind the hands of fucking time a little bit. We're going to go back to the Christmas of 1998. I believe it was the Christmas of 1998, I believe. Yeah, I believe it was 1998. Yeah, Christmas of 1998, yeah. Sorry it took me a moment to fucking think, but, you know, being a little while back, it kind of has to jog your memory just a wee little bit. Yeah, Christmas of 1998. Anyway, I would have been about, let's see, I was 7 years old. And as a 7-year-old, and I still am now, I had a very big obsession with Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, if you guys don't know what Thomas the Tank Engine is, the show was originally called Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. And it was based on a series of books called the Railway Series by the Reverend Wilbur Audrey. And it was fucking amazing shit. Now versus what Thomas is now, the new Thomas and Friends or whatever, all engines go, they fucking ruined it. The version of Thomas I love, and I still do love Thomas, but I love the old school version of him, the original series. Anyway, when I was younger, there was a hobby shop I used to go to all the fucking time. It was called Big Four Hobbies, and it was up in Plainfield. And if you guys know about that, that place was pretty special because that's where I first saw Lionel trains and first saw all this other really cool shit, including model kits and shit like that, which the Commodore builds. Anyway, I seen they had several Thomas the Tank Engine related train sets, including one that was made by a company called Hornby. Now, Hornby is a British electric train company that's, you know, from the UK, and they make 00 gauge electric trains, which is basically the equivalent of American HO. And they had two different sets, I remember. They had the Thomas Passenger electric train set, and they also had the Thomas and Percy set. The main difference was the Thomas Passenger electric train set was Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. And the Thomas and Percy set, it was Thomas with Annie, Clarabelle, and Percy with some freight cars, you know, or trucks, as they're called in the UK. And it had a much bigger loop of track and switches and their shit. Well, the Thomas Passenger set was just a small little loop of track. Anyway, at this time or whatever, I had electric trains. I had some HO train sets, and I had plenty of HO track. So, and I remembered asking for Christmas for the Thomas and Percy set, and I remembered it retailed for about close to $200, while the Thomas passenger set was about half that, about 100. Well, I remember going to the hobby shop, Big 4 Hobbies, several fucking times throughout the month of October and November and even a little part of December. Because I also remember there was other things they had there too. They had separate sale items. They had James, they had Gordon, they had Henry, they had, Gordon's coaches. They had, of course, Annie and Clarabelle for separate sale, if you didn't know the passenger show. They also had, the troublesome trucks. They had the milk tanker, tar tanker, the fuel tanker. They had the cover, like boxcar, box wagons. They had the brake vans. And they had a lot of the other accessories too. That was part of the Hornby Thomas line. It was all cool shit. I was in love with it. I just fell in love with all of it. And I remembered even writing to the fat ass himself, Santa, which, Santa, which basically that was my mom and my dad. Anyway, and I remembered even up until Christmas Eve, I thought to myself, I wanted the Thomas and Percy set so fucking bad. But I remember when Christmas morning came. Oh boy. I was happy, but I was somewhat disappointed. Here's the thing, I was happy because I got a lot of really cool stuff that year. A lot of Thomas the Tank Engine stuff, including VHS tapes, and I had gotten some more of the Earl Diecast stuff or whatever. And then I came to a box. And it was about, me big by yay big. And I unwrapped it. It was a Hornby Thomas set, but it was the Thomas passenger electric train set. I was still partially excited, but at the same time I was bummed because I wanted Thomas and Percy, But it was still awesome because I opened the box up, I took Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle out, and I didn't even take the track out of the box because I already had this big loop of track and shit set up for my other O-gauge, my other HO trains and shit, so, why the hell would I set this little inky-dinky loop up when I already had this big-ass loop of track and shit over here that had its own road bed because it was lifelike track, because it was from several lifelike train sets I had. So I put Thomas on the track and his coaches, turned on the transformer, and Thomas just went off, and I watched that. I watched him go around for hours. And I remember at one point even watching an episode, watching one of my VHS of Thomas, and as the intro came on, it mimicking the intro with the train set and shit. It was fucking great. It was great Christmas, even though I was sad for that. But not too long after that, for my birthday in 1999, I got the Thomas and Percy set. And I even got an extra rolling stock, so I got extra trucks in the covered truck wagons and the milk tankers and other shit, so it was awesome. So I did get the set eventually, it just wasn't that Christmas. Skip a few years later, all this shit I had, because I actually acquired quite a few other ones too. I had gotten James, I had Gordon, I had gotten some Gordon's coaches, I had the signal tower, I had the station, I had a tunnel, and I had a bunch of this other stuff too, so. The only ones I did not remember having, I don't think I had Duck, I didn't have Diesel. If you would have fucking saw Diesel, like his face, it looked like you're gonna fucking murder your ass. If you don't believe me, look it up. Hornby Thomas Tank and Friends of Diesel. He's the black diesel shunter in his face. He just looks like, I will kill your ass. Yeah. Didn't like him. He's a fucking asshole. There's a few other things I didn't have either. I don't think I had Henry. I wish I did. did. I think if one of them I didn't have, I wish I did have, but anyway. A lot of this shit disappeared in the wind. I never knew what the hell happened to it. So, you're probably thinking, why the fuck does that matter? Well, a few years ago, it's been about 4 or 5 years ago, I told this story to one of my siblings, one of my brothers. Well, not really my brother, but he's a brother, really, kind of like my brother to me. I told him that story or whatever, and I remember that Christmas, I was really shocked, but they found the set. This is the set, guys, that I got as a kid for Christmas in 1998. This is not the original, but it's the same exact fucking set. As you see, it's even got the shit on the back that you can buy, too. So, in a funny way, I have a piece of my childhood back here with me, and I'm really fucking happy about it. But hey, that's it right there. But I wouldn't mind finding the other shit I had. It'd be cool to be able to reclaim all that crap. Be also reclaim all that shit. Actually, say I already had everything I did have, but who knows? Maybe one day. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is a story from, you know, my remembrance of my Christmas from 1998. And so it's kind of a multi-part story, but it does have a happy ending and shit. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed my pre-Christmas special. I'm hoping there'll be some good shit coming up for the Christmas special. I don't fucking know what's going on yet. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, if you like the fucking shit that I do, hit the fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell. Never miss a video from yours truly ever again. Let's get to 2,000 subs. I don't think we'll be by the end of the year, but let's get up to 2,000 subs. Be fucking awesome. So yeah. Anyway, until next time around, this is Commodore Urban saying that smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. Let the line be clear ahead for you, full steam ahead. And you know, Jesus and the good Lord love you very much. That's the reason why we celebrate this season, because it's the birth of our Savior himself, Jesus Christ. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And yeah, and happy birthday, Jesus Christ. So, thank you.